Alright, man, so I just finished Ashi, the soccer anime, right next to Blue Lock. No. Okay, I started this video off on a bad note to some fans. 2022 featured two soccer animes, and, people love different ones for different reasons. But I mentioned I did two videos on Blue Lock already, and I mentioned that I was watching Ashi in this video of Blue Lock that came out, like, I think, I don't know, December or something like that. Yeah, so that's when that video came out, and since then, I just now finished it, and AOAshi ended, like, last year, like, way before fall, I think. But anyways, it's cool, because this is the AOAshi video that no one asked for. Yes, I'm going to do a review about this, and by the way, it's just a review, not like an analysis video when I'm just going deeper into the thing. I'm just talking about what I like about the show and what I didn't like about the show. So, AOAshi, I ain't gonna lie, when I first went in this, I was excited because, I haven't seen the soccer anime before. Oh, sorry, football anime before, and I want to take my time in the series. Obviously, I didn't want to rush things, because, I'm going to do a video about this in the future. But yeah, I enjoyed watching it, but I would say I wasn't like dying to watch it. Unfortunately, I did take like a break. I had a burnout between watching the show. So but when I came back, my first thing was to do was finish this anime. And yeah, I finally finished it today, and I got some things to say. Alright, so first of all, let me talk about the whole show in general. I think the show in general, I gave it a rating as like a 8.6. Actually, hold on. Actually, I gave it a rating at 8.2 because I really liked it. I did like it a lot, but I didn't think it was the best thing ever, and I kind of just expected a little bit more. I don't know, maybe because one of my favorite sports animes of all time, or I guess my first ones, was a Haikyuu, and I think that set the bar so high. I think some other sports animes that I gotta check out won't really match up to unless the old gen ones might. But it's just like I hate to compare it, but I just want to give it the same feelings that it gave me Haikyuu. But hold on, there were some moments where this show did give me chills. I think like the great part about this show is the realistic values and teamwork it portrays in the show. I think with different animes they either go the teamwork route or like this death game route. So yeah, but this is more of a traditional anime, soccer teamwork anime, and I can get down with it. I liked it, and so yeah, I like how it started off with Ashi, who, oh my god, I could not stand the first few episodes because I was like, dude, this guy's annoying as hell. Like, this guy won't shut up, stop screaming. And if you don't know, I had a problem with like anime characters that just screams like all the time. Besides like a few like Bakugo, I don't know, it's funny when he does it. But like when Asta did it in the beginning, Black Cobra, it turned me off. And now when Ashi did it in the beginning, I was like, bro, oh my, he just, I did like how his background and his backstory of like how his family situation was. I thought that was nice because I told you this show hits like the realistic point of view, like actual real life sometimes. Because like, hey, some people actually go through this and want to make it big just so they can provide for their family and friends. Hey, that's real, man. But yeah, I like that situation. But seeing him like in the beginning, how he played soccer back then, and how he was bald, and basically he was the one that was always a scorer and pass because he knew he was the best. He said love playing soccer with his old friends because he know that they were passing the ball and he would just keep scoring every time. Yep, and then he eventually thought he was good enough to play with some people around his skill level, and that's when the coach or manager, I think it was manager, yeah, that's when he found him, and apparently he was a former player himself, and you know how the story goes. And yeah, the manager invited him to play with people around his age, and on his professional team, or professional traveling team, as I say, and yeah, they were just, that's where the story starts from there, and that's when we meet other characters like Ultimo, Tachibana, and all of them had to try out for the traveling team, and I like how get the upper grounds going, and like we see them like develop and actually try their hardest to like try out and then become on the team. And of course they get to the B team, not the A team, which I think Ashi was going for, but hey, shit happens, and we see him try to become the best scorer so he can prove to the manager that he belongs on the A team. And then we see them play other teams around that age group, and just a normal soccer anime type thing. But let me get into what I like about the show. So I like the tone of the show. I like how each episode is trying to like someone, either a side character, main character, or like a parent, relative, something like that. They're trying to better themselves and trying to understand the person's actions in each episode. They're trying to see why is this person acting this way, how can they improve themselves in the skill they are doing, like soccer or like parenting. I remember like the beginning episodes with Ashi's parents and brother. I thought that was nice and heartwarming episode, like seeing Ashi finally leave his mom and going on his own to travel and basically live out his dream. And I ain't gonna lie, I almost tear it up, man. It is something about, they have these heartwarming episodes. Each episode, like, is whether it's small or big, I do love it a lot, and it gives me chills sometimes. That's another thing. This show does give me chills. I smile a lot watching the show, and like sometimes like they have great moments Like whether it's like someone finally scoring the goal in the big match and overcoming like this big obstacle, or whether it's like someone, you know, got put down and trying to figure out a way to work their way back up. And it's really, you know, I think the tone of the show is like motivation and hope. Because sometimes after the episode, I do feel inspired to like just go out and just achieve my goal or like support a friend. I'm glad like this showed different like conflicts and stuff too, because it also has a great thing of showing emotions, like whether it's good or bad emotions. Like, I remember that one episode where Ashi, he was doing so good, got really demoted to like a different position, and that broke his heart. And I'm like, damn, different plot twists in this show, man. Hey, they come and hate you sometimes, man. Yeah, they did. Like, that broke his spirit. And then some other like episodes where the teammates, like from the past, or they're on the team now, they are fighting towards the end of the anime. I was like, Jesus Christ, like this team is gonna explode, bro. And they got Tachibana, seeing Ashi and others like do great, and then seeing him like, you know, basically being hard on himself, too hard on himself, and then like you see him overcoming an obstacle and like have confidence. Like I said, I just be proud of these boys sometimes to see how far they come, and that's another great thing. Like they have great character development also in here too. Actually, you know, I say good. I won't say great, but it's nice character development. And I will say my favorites were like Ashi, Keiji, even Hana, Tachibana, and other characters too. But those are the main ones that I was like, damn, you know, that's some pretty good development. I'm, you know what I'm saying, supporting you. Which I mean, I might do a video later on about analysis. I might go deeper in another video. I feel like it's a nice, good shonen sports show. You know what I'm saying? I think others probably do it better, but like I think, you know, some people love this one, and I understand. I like it. And like I said, I didn't think it was too crazy, but I thought it was pretty good, and it was enjoyable to watch. And I was determined to finish it though, so yeah. And by the way, those are things I like about it. Let me tell you the things I didn't like about it. One, okay, I think maybe this is probably just me, but I found this so annoying sometimes. Like, oh my god, that little Ashi and Hana romance. I think I'm into like anime romance drama sometimes, and I like when things progress fast. But this was goddamn slow, and I'm like, bro, it's like, dude, it's mainly on him too, cause like, bro, she obviously, you know. That's okay. I'm not gonna say she likes him, but she definitely admires him and is like a #1 fan of his, right? Which took him like half the series to realize that. And that little high school, middle school lovey-dovey shit they had, it was like, I was rooting for them, but it got so dragged on to me, at least, you know. I feel like, at least just say it. It kept beating around the bush so much, and I was like, you know what, I'm over it. But I still like Hana though. I like how she's so supportive of him no matter what. And she prep his meal plans, make sure he's alright, always there at his games, cheering on, studying him. I was like, bro, you know what, man? I hope my featured girl is like Hana, man. Cause I'm telling you, I'm never letting that go. You know, I didn't watch you like that, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, but yeah, shout out to her. It's funny how, like, I remember the other girl too, the brunette girl. She had a crush on Ashi too. No, she was cool too. She was a nice, chill, cool character, you know what I'm saying? All of them had crushes on him for some reason. And he didn't realize nothing. I hate when more anime characters do. Like, you know you got hoes, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm getting really off topic, but anyways. Yeah, one last thing I didn't like is like how they kind of like gave, I know Ashi's the main character, but they kind of gave him like a lot of attention and stuff. I'm not complaining, like I said, it gave him great development, but there's some other characters I feel like it could at least went more in depth, like the background between like Ultima. I thought he was like one of the best side characters in the show. He was funny, you know, always supportive guy, but I don't really know much about him except he you know, he likes chicks and stuff like that. But you know, a nice little background to see how he got into soccer would have been nice. Hopefully that's probably in the manga, you know, later on. But hey, I feel like we could see more of him, other characters too. But that's just me. But like I said, not perfect, man, but it is a good show. It's a good show, and it's overall I give like an 8.2. So yeah, I like Ashi. I might read the manga soon. I hope season 2 comes actually too, because you know, like I said, I will watch that. But yeah, I'm probably reading the manga soon. And yeah, that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're an Ashi fan, comment down below how you feel about the series. And if you're a manga reader, let me know what I like the series even more. So yeah, that being said, I'll catch you on the next video, and I am out. Bye. Whoa, whoa, whoa.